What's going on, cryptocurrency investors? My name's Landon. You're watching Blockchain. We do multiple cryptocurrency news videos each and every day. We have 3 giveaways on the go right now. All you have to do is subscribe and comment something of value to enter. Smash that like button and stay tuned to the end of the video for all the details. Follow us on Twitter as I post relevant news all day long. Also, don't forget to join our cryptocurrency Telegram chat group. Utilizing all the resources you have available to you is the best way to make informed decisions in these ever-changing markets. It's a dismal day. Again, I reported yesterday that it was not the best day considering the previous 2 days were amazing. Today is more of the same continuation of yesterday with the exception of Redcoin, all on its own up 43%. Everybody else is down. Ripple, one of the coins that I'm touting the most. It's got a lot of development. It's got a lot of promise going forward. The actual XRP system. Nevertheless, Ripple's down, struggling at about the $1 marker, which is a far cry from where it was $1.15 or so not too long ago, earlier today even. There has been a drop off today. There's no doubt about that. The biggest news today is impacting our #1 staple cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Coinbase is announcing they're using Segwit Support, as well as Bitfinex, and many more organizations are going to jump onto this Segwit bandwagon, and it's really only promising news. Bitcoin is increasingly becoming a store of value and wasn't really utilized that much and didn't have much promise of utilization due to scalability issues. The more people on the Bitcoin network, the slower it went. High fees, low transaction throughput really gave rise to a lot of these altcoins, and it was looking like Bitcoin might become a store of value much like that of gold is for the fiat sector, and other altcoins would take up the utility aspect of Bitcoin in regards to the blockchain technology and societal utilization, whereas Bitcoin would just become a store of value. Segwit looks to change that, addressing a lot of the scalability issues with Bitcoin and allowing the Bitcoin 2.0 Lightning Network to be a lot more secure. Segwit was activated back in August. It hasn't seen a whole lot of utilization and there's not a lot of people that have jumped right on board. However, it is right now the current best practice for scalability and malleability issues with Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin 2.0 making all kinds of awesome promises, Reddit posts popping up here and there of the Lightning Network being used and being fast and cheap, Segwit is another necessary step in ensuring the longevity and, more importantly, the utilization of the blockchain technology side of Bitcoin. As many of you are aware, and as I mention on this channel frequently, there's a big difference between the actual blockchain technology side of these digital assets and the marketplace side. The currency, the coin, and the ticker tag are all one aspect of it, but the blockchain technology is where I would like to focus the majority of our time on this channel, exploring the societal impact and utilization right now in developing countries, but hopefully worldwide once smart contracts, smart cities, and blockchain technologies capabilities get fully realized by the public. There was an American citizen that was arrested for selling some Bitcoin. He looks like a very professional individual that reported it right out on Twitter, and he was arrested for selling some Bitcoin and considered money laundering. He exchanged 9 Bitcoin valued at about $9,000 with an undercover agent for $14,500 in fiat that he was told the proceeds of manufacturing and distributing hash oil, an oil containing tetrahydrocannabinol. The Homeland Security seems to be taking minor aggressive steps towards making examples of individuals like this in the United States. In my opinion, it shows the amount of fear displayed by some of these law enforcement agencies, just really fighting a battle that they're not going to win and slapping wrists of people that don't deserve to get their wrists slapped. Hopefully regulation comes in and makes the sale and distribution of these coins in the public space a little more clear so that this gentleman like this won't fall victim in the future for just trading money for money, Bitcoin for currency, regardless of what it's going to be used for. The argument can be made that the banks willingly hold all of our money, knowing that a portion of it or some of it is going to be used for drug proceeds and proceeds of crime. They don't have any moral obligation or ethical obligation or legal obligation to ensure that that doesn't happen. And I don't foresee trading Bitcoin for USD fiat currency, regardless of its intended use, should be treated any differently than the way the banks operate right now. We'll be reporting on these small little acts of aggression by the United States government and governments worldwide. If otherwise law-abiding citizens are going to be penalized and arrested and chastised publicly for seemingly not illegal tasks, we definitely want to report that and bring that into the public eye. If this is something that you feel strongly about, @NodeFather is this gentleman's Twitter. Go ahead, retweet, give it a like, let him know you support him, because we have to fight for the little guys like this. Considering Ripple's doing not so hot today, we have a couple of tweets, one by Ripple themselves, on the on-demand liquidity that the XRP system offers institutions, with a nice little infographic that's gotten 327 retweets and currently running almost 1,000 likes. Ripple is one of the most promising coins in my opinion. There's a very important list of companies that are currently using Ripple. If we were to tally up the revenue and profits of these companies, there's a lot of money changing hands using the XRP system just in these companies alone, and this is just a snippet. So despite the markets being down right now, the overall cryptocurrency markets being down right now, with a couple exceptions, one very blaring exception, Redcoin, but I believe it was just up 40% a moment ago. Now it's down to 28%, just shows you the volatility. Despite Ripple being down and the overall markets being down, but Ripple taking a real big hit for seemingly no reason, when you look at what's happening with the development and the use cases of Ripple, it's incredibly promising. Don't sweat these prices right now. It is a temporary thing. It's not down a whole lot. We will recover. I'm positive on that. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my honest opinion. It's not financial advice. We cover the news every single day. I'm showing you these charts every single day. They change sometimes dramatically, sometimes not so much, but it's up to you to, again, look at the utilization, look at the companies that are using it, look at the actual system and how it's better than the Swift system, which is really the only argument to be made with Ripple. If it's better than Swift, it will be used. It's coming. It will come. To further prove that, a PayPal executive has said there's a very high likelihood that Bitcoin will become a popular payment method with Segwit and scalability issues solved. I don't believe he was specifically saying Bitcoin, although they do reference Bitcoin. I think it's just the cryptocurrency factor, as he says. It's not a reliable currency for transactions, because if you're a merchant, you have 10% profit margin and you accept Bitcoin, the very next day, the price of Bitcoin drops 15%. You're now underwater on that transaction. However, there is merit to the technology, and in a few years, it will be a form of currency that is used every day. We truly believe that, and it's only going to take time and channels like ours and communities like ours to continue to grow and really make a difference. Again, another article on Bitcoinist today. With the up and down of Bitcoin over the last few days, a lot of the overall concepts of Bitcoin versus fiat and the idea that Satoshi Nakamoto originally had and the group of cypherpunks that made Bitcoin years ago, the ideas that they were really working towards solving by creating this wonderful digital asset of blockchain technology are being revisited by a lot of these major publications, because it's starting to gain actual legitimacy in the public eye. People are questioning whether this is something that is good. And from all accounts, from everything that we see, I can tell you that this is the future. Blockchain technology is the future. I make the argument that Bitcoin might not scale properly, and it might become a store of value, much like that of gold is right now. It still retains its value, but it's not economical, and it's not feasible to carry gold around and buy a coffee, give a gold bar over, have the guy take it in the back and smelt it down and give you your change. You just don't carry gold around. It's just not reasonable, but you do carry money. So these altcoins and these other blockchain technologies I see coming up like fiat currency, and Bitcoin becoming more of a store of value like gold. Hopefully, Segwit proves me wrong. Hopefully, the Bitcoin 2.0 network and the innovations that are bound to happen on the grandfather blockchain of them all, anything can happen from here on out. As of right now, there are better options, in my opinion, even with the Lightning Network right now, but that's to be told yet. This article discusses how cash is no longer really priority in a lot of developed countries. And it's really creating a gap and leaving those who rely on cash in the dark. If the transition to a cashless overall system is too quickly, naturally there always are going to be those that fail to adapt. But if it goes too quickly, a majority of people on the fringes below the LICO, the low income cutoff line for your local government or your national government, will be left in the dark because they rely on cash. Some people on the fringes don't even have bank accounts. In our modern day society, in the urban Canadian town that I live in, a lot of people that are living with poverty for years do not have bank accounts, and they will be left in the dark throughout this digital transition. That is the main issue. More development on VeChain. They've got a list of partnerships similar to the infographic for Ripple's partnerships, all of the companies that are involved in VeChain, some big names. Similarly, there's a lot of associated money that comes with this. I hope this video was informative of what's going on with Bitcoin, why the markets are a little low, and not to fret, hang in there. Everything recovers in these markets, and blockchain is certainly not going anywhere. The overall technology is sound. The overall idea is revolutionary. We firmly believe in this blockchain future. Keep it locked right here. My name's Landon. We do multiple videos every day. We're giving away $25 USD in Litecoin. All you have to do is subscribe and comment something of value to enter into that. We're also announcing an Ethereum giveaway once one of our videos hits 25 likes. I also have an HTML giveaway that I will be announcing next week. So go ahead and check out our HTML video and comment on that video, because I'll be taking the comments from that video and giving some HTML coin. It's going to be quite a bit of HTML coin because it is relatively cheap right now. Join our cryptocurrency Telegram chat, as well as sign up for the Typerium mailing list. It is an ICO that is really going to change content creation. Join the revolution and check the website out as soon as it launches. Happy investing, everybody, and stay tuned tomorrow for more cryptocurrency news.